We are going to talk about Xbox's big deck, Chrome blocking Honey, and Samsung's firmware update, leaving us limp. Hello players, welcome to Sexy Tech. I am your tech jester Buzzstringer. I hope you like playing with yourself because Xbox is coming for the Switch and the Steam Deck. Xbox is making a handheld gaming console. Microsoft is finally bringing out a gaming handheld, and it's not just some underpowered cloud streaming second screen nonsense. This is going to run Windows, Game Pass, and maybe even Steam. This could be Xbox's biggest hardware move in years. It could be the most glorious gaming device since the invention of the mute button for Xbox Live. Or it could be a complete disaster. Both ways will make me happy. Microsoft has been struggling with their Xbox console sales. Their hardware numbers have been dropping, but their player base has been skyrocketing, mainly thanks to Game Pass and the whole Activision Blizzard takeover. So their next move is to meet players where they are. Apparently, where they are is in handheld gaming. This new Xbox handheld, codenamed Keenan, is set to drop later in 2025. And instead of being another lockdown console, it's basically a gaming PC in your hands. Keenan! How am I supposed to make an Xbox tiny? Can I take it in the bathroom? Keenan! Oh, here it goes. So, everybody out there, this is not just Microsoft doing it alone. They're teaming up with big name PC brands like Asus, Lenovo, Razer, or maybe even MSI to bring this thing to life. It's coming in late 2025. That's this year. And the rumor is that this bad boy is going to run full Windows, not some lockdown Xbox UI, full Windows. This thing will have Xbox buttons, Xbox UI tweaks, and hopefully a battery that lasts longer than it takes to get logged into Diablo 4. We've seen this before. Steam Deck did it, ROG Ally did it, Lenovo Legion Go exists, I guess. But if Microsoft plays this right, they could actually win this fight. First, it's going to be optimized, no more dealing with the flaming hot trash that's Windows on touchscreen. And supposedly they're tweaking Windows 11 to actually work with the controller properly, natively. And if they pull that off, then we might have something special. And hopefully they'll remove all the bloatware. If you've ever owned an ROG Ally, you know the real final boss isn't Elden Ring, it's fucking Armory Crate. Microsoft is supposedly cutting all of that garbage out and making the OS streamlined for handheld gaming. But we all historically know how well Windows updates goes in the past. The good news is that it's Windows, and the problem is that it's still Windows, which means any moment your game could be violently interrupted by a forced Windows update that bricks your controller and sets Microsoft Edge to your default browser again. Welcome back to Sexy Tech, everyone. As you've probably guessed by now, this is tech news and nonsense. If you've been here before, I didn't need to tell you that. But still to come is Chrome's extension and some firmware fails. I hope you are relaxed and pants-free, because I am. Some people will call this show a waste of time, and those people would be right. But it's a good waste of time. Oh, exciting! Next week on the 24th, I'm putting up the roast of Elon Musk. So if you don't hear from me after that, then I did not go willingly, and it is mysterious, so please send help. He's putting robots in brains. I think my brain will crash Neuralink. The roast is already on Patreon if you want to check it out there. As always, I look forward to your comments. We read them at the end. If you can't think of anything to write, this week's safe word is big deck. Deck. Not dick, deck. You can use that. The like button is the laugh button. Hit that if you laugh. Penis. Did that work? Okay, no. Then the dislike button is also an option. Okay, let's carry on. Google just updated its Chrome extension policies because that Honey scam was so ridiculous that even Nigerian princes are taking notes. As you're all aware by now, the Honey browser extension, the thing that's supposed to save you money but was actually robbing influencers blind and smiling in their faces. And while Linus did nothing about it, god damn it. I look forward to your comments. Well, after 5 years of being first discovered and 4 months after Megalag's video, Google took a break from being evil and decided to do something good. The one-line TLDR is that YouTubers would tell you to use Honey with their link, and then Honey would quietly swap out that link before checkout and snatching the commission for itself. Yeah, it wasn't Honey that they were being showered with. Honey is PayPal, so although we're in shock, we wasn't really that shocked. This scam got exposed when YouTuber Megalag dropped a bombshell that racked up 17 million views and still growing. Wonder what that's like. And Google must have watched that video like a guilty teenager deleting their search history, because they immediately 4 months later, immediately updated their Chrome extension policies. Now with this change, Google Chrome extensions can't inject affiliate links unless they provide a direct and transparent benefit to the user, like an actual discount or pictures of naked people. Benefits. So with Google Chrome, stealing commissions is a no-go. Stealing your data, that's still absolutely fine. No worries about that. Google cracking down on sneaky ad revenue schemes is like a pimp banning fishnets. Sneaky ads, that's their business model. They're not going to get rid of those. But this update means extensions can no longer secretly inject affiliate links, run tracking scripts in the background without user consent, and make money unless they actually help you, which means Chrome might actually get a little bit less scummy, unless you count Google itself. But if the extension simply tells you that it's doing all this crappy stuff, then seemingly that might be okay. But where could they possibly bury that? It's not like every piece of software has a 300-page document everyone just presses accept on. Oh, wait. So does this new policy actually fix anything? Well, kind of. Google is cracking down, which is nice. But let's not act like they've just found their moral compass. They're still going to collect every piece of data about you, from how long you stare at the checkout button before deciding you don't really need that $400 Lego set, or your embarrassing YouTube history, which I'm proud to be a part of. Firmware updates. The digital equivalent of Russian roulette. You hit update, pray to the tech gods, and hope that your expensive gadget doesn't become a very stylish paperweight. But guess what? This week, Samsung and HP decided to get high scores on the Screw Customers Over leaderboard. One firmware update wiped out a $1,500 sound system, and the other bricked an HP printer so hard that it refused to recognize its own brand name ink. Alright, picture this, you drop loads of money on a real top-tier Samsung Q990 soundbar, one of the best Atmos systems that you can buy for your home. You get home, set it up, put on some Rebecca Black and crank up the volume. And then Samsung drops a firmware update. Boom. Silence. It's on, but there's no sound. Factory resets don't work, app controls are dead, and now you can't hear anything. The only way it could possibly be worse is if it automatically played KSI's music. I look forward to your comments. Over in HP land, customers woke up to find their LaserJet printers were not just broken, but allergic to HP's own ink, as in the official overpriced corporate mandated ink that they insist you buy. So what exactly happened? Well, first is Samsung's firmware. Version 1020.7, as it turns out, automatic updates got a bit too frisky and pushed out this firmware without asking. So now thousands of people globally are staring at dead limp soundbars. And HP, they have a history of weaponized updates, and this is not their first rodeo. Rodeo, baby. Back in 2023, an update caused OfficeJet printers to just blue screen and die. So is this incompetence or something more sinister? It's probably incompetence. It usually is. Firmware updates should make things better, right? They should bring bug fixes, optimizations, and maybe even new features, but nope. Not this time. Samsung's HWQ990D and a few other models, like every high-end model made in the past 5 years, started locking up after the update. No sound, no response, not even factory reset works, and HP aren't doing any better with their firmware. HP has a history of sabotaging printers with updates. In fact, they've actively disabled third-party ink in the past, forcing you to buy their ridiculously overpriced cartridges. I mean, why is their ink so expensive? What's it made from? Unicorn jizz? Anyway, this time they went too far, like I probably just did. Their latest update bricked printers so hard that their own ink even stopped working. Neither Samsung or HP is fixing this quickly, and at the time of recording this, March 16th, Samsung are dead silent and customers are just stuck right now. HP has a half-baked response saying that they are aware of the issue, but there's no timeline to fix it. Now, if you haven't yet, turn off automatic updates, at least until companies stop treating customers like beta testers with wallets. If your soundbar's dead, cross your fingers and hope Samsung fixes it somehow. And if your HP printer is bricked, consider throwing it out the window and buying a Brother instead. It's the end of the show. Yeah, this is where the cool kids hang out. Everyone else has put their pants on and gone back to bed, but not us. Oh, what's that you're wearing? I'm glad you asked. So as I'm losing my day job soon, I need to do more internet begging. And I thought this was really cool. So I'm going to do 100 of these, and once they're gone, that's it. There might be more shirts later, but only 100 of this first one. So you can show off to people that you like this before it was cool, before it was popular. Or, you know, just if you're cold, it works for that as well. Or as a workshop rag. Can you tell I'm a natural salesperson? These are being fulfilled by Printify, so I can do free worldwide shipping. That's Sexy Tech 1, Linus Store 0. Okay, comment time. Reading these is my favorite thing to do. First on the last video was David Watson 7604. First with a comment for the algo boost. You know, it does always feel good to come first, but that video didn't go very far. I think YouTube don't like me talking about them. Nix Sync, oi! Making videos for strangers works for OF also, just saying. Oh, OF might be the next logical step for me. I'll get a second camera, and the OF videos will be exactly the same, but from the waist down. Mazak, excuse me, sir, I did not consent to having my comments used. Pants off, pants off. Well, it looks like it's happened again. Sorry about that. JRM332, $3 a month, no ads. Well, I'm going to start that again. $3 a month and no ads at all is my best offer. Take it or leave it. I'll take it. What do you want me to wear? Liviu Kelea. I pronounced that wrong, I'm sorry. I'll consider the price if YouTubers lose the fake handheld microphones. Kidding. I already pay for premium. Ditch the microphone though. The microphone is a way of life, and it stops my hands from wandering. The mic may be fake, but the news is real, at least. Just like this goodbye. Stay sexy and be excellent to each other. I used to play a triangle in a reggae band, but I had to leave. It was just one thing after another.